Hi, I'm Abby, and with me today I have a gold singer. Right, so this machine was built in 1963, and I know that because I have the serial number here engraved into its base. Look for these serial numbers that you'll see on the machines, and you can go onto a website. I'll put the link down below, and they will tell you how many were made, when they were made, and actually locate them for where they were made. This gold singer is a 98K. Now, a lot of people have heard of the 99K, and in fact I've spoken with somebody in a local museum which sadly don't know it exists. So that's how little and how few of these they were made. But saying that, it was given to me from a friend. It's been in his family for generations, a couple of generations, and he knew my fascination for machines and asked me to share the riches with him. Shall I sell it for a fortune? Unfortunately, it's actually not worth very much. If you manage to sell it on eBay for more than £35, well done. There is one on eBay for £35 actually. It's not in as good condition, it seems, from the photographs as this one. So if they do manage to sell it for £35, well done to them. But this particular model was made in Kilburn. So when you see the K after a number, so the 98K, the K stands for Kilburn in Clydebank, Scotland. Now that's where Singer had his factory, and one of his factories. So the 98K was built there, but this particular model with the serial number, there were only 45,000 made. So that's not very many, even though it sounds like a lot. You've got to think the 99K was made in hundreds of thousands. So those are readily available. You can pick those up for about £10 or £15. Really don't spend much more than that unless it's in an immaculate condition. So we're looking at about £30 for this. It's not a rare or considered sought after machine. It might be rare, but it's certainly not sought after by collectors. I'm not sure why it's not a sought after machine. If you have any information on it, please share that with me. Another rumour surrounding this gold machine is that because it's a budget model, it's actually, if you look at a regular size sewing machine like the 99K, and I'll give you a modern machine now, it's actually 3/4 the size, so a 3/4 size machine. It's not lighter, it's not particularly lighter. I certainly couldn't lift it with one hand as easily as I do with that other one. It's got a good solid base. Now that's the other interesting thing. It has a good solid base, so it's not produced with a separate base that you can put into a table or its own wooden box. It didn't come with a wooden cover either. It came with a cloth cover. Now this one doesn't have its original cover with it or the original instructions or parts with it. Again, it's a budget machine. It was designed to really be an introductory model. Not sure if it was designed for children. So one of the rumours that it was built for places like schools and institutions like prisons. Now, certainly not a good idea to put these in prisons. Certainly wasn't good for prisons. Even though it is heavy, it's actually too light. For a prison, can you imagine a fight and machines hurtling all over the place? And the problem with it being in schools, it's certainly not advanced enough. It doesn't do zigzag. It was just designed to be in the home. Now, one of the suggestions that I've sort of come up with, and please, this is only something I've suggested, is I wonder if it was help to ladies who worked from home, only because I grew up in Manchester and I know lots of piece workers. So these are people who will stay at home and just work a little bit of a garment and pass it on to the manufacturer, who then passes it on to another sewer who will do a different part of a garment, and then eventually passing it around, you finally get a dress made or a pair of trousers built. So I wonder if it was made for people who worked at home, domestic goddesses who couldn't leave the home because they may have too many children but could quietly work in a corner during playtime or sleep time when the children were out of the way. Again, I don't know much about it. If you have any information, if you have a model, please share and let me know. Comment below. I would love to find other 98K users. So sadly, I'm afraid we're not going to be rich from it. Not sought after, too heavy, too simple, not heavy enough for some places. And other than that, I don't really have much more information, but I did want to share this video with you because actually there is no information out there. It was so difficult to find. So I'll give you the link for the serial number. I'll thread it up for you and you can hear it play. And we can watch it churn through, sew through layers of leather. Now it's gone through 4 layers here, and the stitches are still immaculate, not a single skip stitch, and they're all equal in length. So we'll have a look at that as well. Okay, so I've got some leatherettes here. Let's see what this golden girl can really do. There we go. Now, goes at a really good speed now. I don't know the speed. I could sit here and measure it. I'm sure there's details out there. If you've got the details of this machine, please share it with me. I'm guessing it's probably about 900 stitches a minute. It's reasonably fast. 900 stitches a minute is faster than a regular overlocker nowadays, which tend to work at about 830 stitches per minute. So I've got a good row stitching there on the front and the back. Lovely, beautiful uniform stitches. Now if I roll this up 4 times, let's see what happens. Let's put that through. Yeah. Haven't got an extra thrust on there, but that's fine. It's a budget machine. Not a single issue there. Didn't struggle, didn't whine, didn't squeak, didn't do anything you'll find in the modern budget range machines. And look at that. If you want to be sewing something heavy duty, camping, walking, anything that's going to require heavy duty work, this is a fantastic machine. I'm sorry if anybody's out there saying it's a rubbish machine and poo-pooing it. I'm going to disagree with you actually. I think I like this machine. Yes, Singer didn't really make much of them, and Singer wasn't really particularly after it being the best model by offering nothing fancy. I think the only fancy thing is it's gold. Now if you subscribe to the channel, you will see I have another machine that's hard to find, and even the London Sewing Machine Museum doesn't have this machine. You'll have to find out more in my upcoming video. Subscribe and you'll get a notification as soon as it's released. Take care. So here's a little sneak preview of the sewing machine that I have. Some of you hopefully have already figured out it's a Janome hand crank, and lots of people will be aware Janome don't or are not known to have made hand crank sewing machines, but clearly they do. I've got one here. I'll show you some more details in my next video, so like and subscribe, ring that bell, and as soon as I've uploaded the video you'll get a notification, so look out for that soon. Take care, bye.